I remember Rob from way back in Lancaster when he came to the events with a little bitty white trailer.
I remember seeing Rob in there working when I was a young girl, and I've known Rob, since I was 10. So my dad said, okay, let's go to Flatwoods, West Virginia, and it was when the IBO tournament was there. So we roll into Flatwoods, I'm shooting the Cub class, and it was fantastic, and there's the trailer. It was like, archery on wheels.
It started as just a reason to stay in touch, a reason to still be in the archery community with our friends and to support the archers at the tournaments.
And now he is the main one that comes to do all this stuff. But everybody's waiting for him to get here and open the trailers up, especially this time of year, this shoot. Everybody's getting started out. We got 1,500 shooters here. Everybody's wanting to buy new stuff, and they need new equipment and new this, new that. So they're looking to come to this trailer because it's a candy store on wheels to an archer. You know what I mean? If they ain't got it, he can get it shipped to them. So it's really helped out in the archery industry.
This trailer a lot of times will take 30 to 35 shows in a year, just kind of depending. It goes as far as Las Vegas, it goes to Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Kentucky, it gets around.
Yeah, right now we're in Newberry, Florida. This is our first event of our Pro-Am season. We actually put on 7 national Pro-Ams a year. When we first came here, we were in Gainesville at the Raceway. And so you'd have cars, drag cars going off in the distance, and we were in the middle of a field with a big tent. Well, there was probably about half as many trailers and half as many sponsors.
A lot of them didn't see the need in being out here, but after some of the guys that came and been here for the shooters and all to see their products and everything, a lot of these other manufacturers and all have sat back and looked at that.
I was shooting my bow, went and pulled my arrows, came back.
Her drop-away cord had broken.
And so I got on the four-wheeler and came to Lancaster, and
that's something we definitely have here. We can fix it fairly easily, with the use of a bow press.
I'm just thinking, oh no, what do I do? Where'd I go? And so I met with the range captains, and they brought me to Lancaster.
They actually only have a 45-minute time limit, so I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to get her going again, make sure she's going to have time at the practice bag. I
handed them my bow, and they said, this looks kind of strange, and then he said, I can fix it.
And so we got her back on the way in 5 or 10 minutes, so it's a pretty simple fix.
So I went back out there and shot a 12, and then 10s, and then kept on going.
Our mission in what we do with the LAS Express, first is the responsibility that we have to each of the archers that are here, to where if they have a breakdown, Mike Tyrell and the ASA staff, the NFAA, wherever we are at an event, they know that we will take and make them, that archer with a breakdown, our very first priority, and do everything humanly possible to get their bow, their rig, their arrows fixed up, and then get them back out on the course to maintain their shooting for the weekend. And we've done that for over 20 years, and we take that as a huge responsibility.
When you have people traveling thousands of miles and spending the time to come to these events, if they come here and have equipment problems, they need help. And to us, the Lancaster people have always been our pit stop. If you have a problem with your equipment, if your car isn't running right, you go to the pit stop. Here you go to the Lancaster trailer. So we have a policy in ASA that if you're having equipment problems, you're allowed to go get it fixed and come back out and continue shooting. The first stop is always Lancaster, and they'll do everything from resetting a peep on your bow for you to getting you a dozen arrows for the next day if you need them. And to be honest with you, without their expertise and without their support, this event wouldn't be anywhere near as popular as it is, because people would, like I say, if you drive that far and you don't have the ability to get back out shooting, that's not good.
It's a place you can depend on if you need anything, from, a guard to a release to whatever you may need at a tournament. One little thing here or there, you can get it at the trailer.
I've had problems with bows and need to have a bow press or something, and they had a bow press, and I had a place to go work on my bow and get things fixed up, and then be able to go shoot and compete with these guys, without that pits to run your bows through, so to speak. You got a race car out here, you need to work on it sometimes. So it's great to have that on site.